Kingdom time. Welcome back, guys. It is good to have you again. Today's going to be an extra special video. I don't have a physical prop or toy with me today, but if you guys have been paying attention or not, really this video is for those who kind of have not. But you guys are going to know today, all of you, that there was an official announcement made by Dark Zone themselves. Yeah, it is time for, guess what? You got the DZ Pro 1.1, you got the Dark Zone Pro 2, then there was the motorized Dark Zone 3, and now officially the announcement has been made for the Dark Zone Pro 4. Woo! Things are moving so quick. It seemed like just yesterday when we had the MK 1.1, doesn't it? Hey, I'm not mad at you, Dark Zone. Do your thing. Now, as for this blaster, the Dark Zone Pro 4, I'm going to go over what they have mentioned on their website and other type of rumors and things I've heard about this blaster. Now, first off, from my personal opinion, just looking at it and going off of the initial specs, I'm not quite sure exactly what to think. I can tell you for sure, and everybody just might agree with me, that this blaster physically, it looks pretty dang amazing. That thing looked like gun the size of Little Bow Wow out here. I mean, dang. And I tell you, that right there is pretty cool in itself. But with a line like the Pro line, what we're really looking for, because if you want something big and wonky and cartoony, I feel like Hasbro, I feel like BuzzFeed, they might have plenty of those things that are more gimmicky. But for this Dark Zone Pro line, I kind of feel like we would want to go for something a little more tactical, a little more good for the field, something that will make sure that we are way ahead of all the competition. For one, having a giant long blaster, probably really uneasy and uncomfortable for anyone to wield. Me, I am about 5'10". That blaster looks like it's about 6 feet tall or long by itself. So right there, I'm kind of not liking the fact that they're not really going for tacticalities, but it seems like they're going for kind of gimmicky type stuff. I'm all into the performance when it comes to these. With the Dark Zone Pro line, I need a blaster that I can take out on the field and destroy everybody. So I hope that when I actually get this in my hand, that it is a bit easier to wield than it looks. And if not, I hope that the specs can actually make up for how much girth this blaster seems like it has. On that note, let's get right into that right now, shall we? Now, first off, it says on the website that the FPS is 200. 200 is pretty dang good. Again, as mentioned before about how tactical that the blaster is, they already have some blasters, I believe, that hit 200. They released a big wave of new Pro line blasters last year. They are all in my top 10 countdown list, almost all of them. And they're all there because they absolutely need to be. I mean, they had the Dark Zone 2, which is a small pistol. And guess what, guys? That fired over 200. So we're gonna have to take a good look when this blaster comes to make sure that this thing is shooting 200 every single time. And I believe them on that simply because on the Dark Zone Pro 1.2, also a newer blaster, that thing, I will tell you the truth, it hits pretty dang hard. But that thing came with its issues. If you're somebody that really wants to, again, go out on the field and be formidable, that blaster, it really hurts me because a blaster like that should have been good, but it was just too finicky, too wonky. Every time you try to shoot that, it will like lock up and jam on you. And I tell you, in no freaking combat field is that a good thing. So hopefully this blaster does actually shoot 200 FPS like most of the time, if not all, because they have a pistol that also shoots 200. So why wouldn't you just grab that pistol instead? Now, going through all the specs really fast, it has a 15 dart capacity. That is about standard for this Pro line, and it comes with double the amount of darts. That is never a bad thing. Now onto all the features. Are they gimmicky or are they tactical? Let's take a look. There is this so-called supercharged muzzle. Now on the Deuce Pro, they have a muzzle, and if it is removed, then the blaster shoots a bit softer. But if you put that barrel on there, the FPS jumps up tremendously. I don't know if this is the same type of format here or if it's just a gimmick. According to this though, it does improve the accuracy. I'm assuming simply because it causes more of a straight trajectory as the dart comes out, since it has to go through that long barrel. But we'll see if that's just a big old hunk of clunk to add to the blaster or if it really adds to it that much. Also, we have a scar barrel. I have no idea what this is. There is simply no Nerf blasters so far that have a scar barrel. Now, what's crazy is they mentioned that there is some spinning action. The heck? Guys, if that gimmick is what it sounds like, I am all in for a dart to come out. That would be pretty dang awesome. Now, it also says that you can switch the clips out even while the blaster is loaded. Now, I assume that means that whether you're primed or deprimed, you can still get that clip out. Hopefully that is what they mean. Otherwise, they're really just saying things that already exist on previous blasters. And on that note, they also have a flip up sight. Now that seems a little bit kind of gimmicky, seeing that most of the time with these type of blasters, you really don't tend to look through the sights because we don't know just how accurate they are. I'll tell you this, when I do get one in, if I order it, then maybe we'll put that sight to the test and find out if it's really worth the extra money that they're putting into however this blaster is going to eventually cost out here. Now, just like the Dart Zone Pro 1.1, they went back to that and gave us a cool storage little area inside of the stock. That's also a cool thing. I kind of missed that feature on the later blasters. I kept saying, man, why didn't they give us that storage thing like the other one? So it may be a little minute feature, but I kind of like it. I'm glad that they added that back. Lastly, they mentioned that there is a translucent type of a clip. I also am a fan of those type of things right there. That way it is easier to tell how much ammo that you have left. You don't have to peek through the holes. All you have to do is just take a look. On another hand, your opponents, they can also see whether you are loaded or empty. So just keep that in mind. Oh man, I love me a rubber grip. That is all I got to say about that. Also, they have some cool bamboo darts. These probably might be the best short darts on the market, especially as far as retail stores. So that right there in itself is a pretty cool thing. I always love getting me some good darts on a blaster. Cool points right there. And lastly, what is so mega cool that I don't know if you guys find it to be so great, but they actually, instead of having the one red color as for all their Pro line blasters, they actually have a special limited edition blue one. I'll tell you, I'm not sure how to actually get my hands on one of those, but Kingdom Corn sure will try. I have got to get that blue one. Definitely cool, unique, and different in the line. Yeah, Dart Zone. I love the customization. I love the options, but hopefully this thing just won't be too hard to get my hands on. I don't know if the price is going to be higher on the different color, which one you choose. So we're going to have to see about that. And hopefully it's just not too much of a hassle. But overall, I am glad that they made this announcement of the Dart Zone Pro 4. I am kind of not liking the fact that it is just another rifle. If you're going to keep on putting out blasters in this line, come on, do something unique. You don't have to go full Busby style gimmicky on this type of blaster, but we also want something unique. You know, something to be able to switch between a rifle style and a shotgun style. We want to be able to pick up the blast and do something different or cool or fun with it, you know? Again, doesn't have to be super wonky and too out there like the flip shot, stuff like that. But the Dart Zone Pro 1.1, that was a rifle style, and the 1.2, of course, rifle style. I just really hope that eventually we can get like a double blast shotgun. That thing is so much needed right now. The last time we had something like that was the Trilogy, I suppose. And then aside from that, they have this $170 like shark blaster that's supposed to be like the Doomlands blaster, and that thing supposedly shoots 3 at a time. Yeah, hopefully we can get a better thing than that going on. So Dart Zone, if you are watching this, I would love for like a shotgun style, something where it will shoot more than one dart at a time. I mean, we've got rifles all over the place, so hopefully we can just, you know, mix it up, mash it up. Let's get something fun going, you know what I'm saying? But guys, that is really all that I know so far about this blaster. If you guys have anything else to say, your comments, your thoughts, or if you think this is going to be worth buying, then let me know about it in the comments. I want to hear all your opinions. Will you be buying this blaster? And what type of price point do you think that it should or will be at? Yeah, let me know, guys. Otherwise, you guys continue to have a great and merry day. Stay blessed. This is Kingdom Corn, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace, y'all. Yeah.